Hey love, if you are new, welcome. If you've been rocking with me for a while, welcome back. I'm Shar Smith, creator and owner of Luminous Soul Love. Today we are asking Spirit, what does the energy of money want you to know right here, right now, today? Okay. So as you can see, we have 3 different crystal grids here for you to choose from. We have manifestation with Epidote. We have release with Tektite and Ulexite. And we also have prosperity with green garnet. Okay, so in a few moments here, I'm going to give you some time to, tune into your intuition and choose the card representing the pile that is best aligned with you at the time that you are watching this reading. So this will be pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. But before we get into that, I want to make sure that you are aware that if you are looking for emotional healing that leads to financial abundance, manifesting wealth, and transforming your relationship with money so that you can gain clarity on purpose and begin achieving long-term financial stability, you can always book a reading using the link that is available for you in the description box below. Okay, I also have self-help tools and resources such as digital courses and ebooks that I myself have actually curated and physically written for you and published for you. And then if you need one-on-one support and guidance, you can always apply for mentorship inside of my Soul Soother sessions. Okay. All right, love, let's go ahead and dive in. We are going to go ahead and open the portal to this reading. Again, go ahead, wherever you are, make sure that you are in a safe space and able to take 3 deep breaths in. And as you feel guided to, go ahead and select the pile that resonates most for you. Pile number 1 is Epidote. Probably will butcher that the entire video. Hopefully not, but bear with me. Manifestation, right? We have pile number 2, release, and this is Tektite and Ulexite. And we have prosperity, green garnet. And here's a closer look at those for you. Pile number 1. The card representing pile number 2. And the card representing pile number 3. All right, my loves, I'm going to give you a few more moments there. All right, let's dive in. All right, pile number 1, well, welcome to your reading. If you chose pile 1, you chose the manifestation card, the manifestation crystal grid with Epidote. We have the number 6, so the number 6 may be significant for you, or the month of June. Let's see here. I'm going to actually read the book for the meaning of Epidote to kind of give you a little bit more insight into this. So we have manifestation, abundance, and spiritual attunement. Epidote is a stone of abundance and will increase or attract whatever you are sending out into the world. And so for this reason, this stone is not for everyone. If you are emanating fear and negativity, Epidote will bring more reasons to be fearful and more negativity towards you. In drawing this card, Epidote is asking you to look at what you are drawing into your life at this present moment. If you are emanating joy and positivity, you will attract more joy and positivity into your life. Okay. Gridding with Epidote is therefore a very powerful tool. If you have a project or idea that you want to attract or increase, Epidote will help you with this. Okay, so remember, pure thoughts and strong intent are key. All right. Yep. Now, before I did the reading, I also wrote down a few channel phrases, words, messages. And so for pile number 1, the word recluse came up, dead end, a white rabbit, and Alice in Wonderland. So I was literally shown almost like a clip from the movie Alice in Wonderland, specifically the Tim Burton version with Johnny Depp in it, of the girl who plays Alice kind of running around the tree or whatever. Money hungry, stalemate, or dispute. The color yellow, which is interesting. We have a little bit of yellow here written in the the text here. Ancestral beliefs are outdated. There's another way. The emotion of anger or angry, and then frog in throat. So it's almost like it's difficult to communicate what you feel or how you feel, or your words are not necessarily accepted, or what you're trying to say is falling on deaf ears. Okay. We are going to start out with some oracle cards here, or some more oracle cards, and we've already got, look at their ancestors popping out of the deck already. All right, we've got ancestors, guidance, protection, lessons. We've got clearing, purify, refresh, fortify. So already Spirit is asking for you to essentially rewrite the beliefs or the thought processes that have been passed down throughout the ages and generations in your family regarding money. And it can be a bit difficult. We've got transformation. Who are you becoming? And as soon as this card came out, there was literally this energy of it's not quite separation, but it's this essence of, again, kind of like black sheep energy, because you see money differently than the rest of your family, but you also struggle with releasing the mindsets around money that your family has unintentionally taught you, right? So it's just a matter of doing the best you can with what you know and what you have, and essentially it's what your family knew to be true or knows to be true, because they don't know any other way. It's just what has always been done type of energy. So we've got surrender, trust your higher self. Okay. All right. Oh, bottom of the deck, we've got patience. Yep. Patience, inner peace, self-control. And I just heard fed up, like just straight up fed up. All right, we've got downloads, attunement, calibration, upgrades. And then we've got center point, grounded, centered, sovereign. Okay. So immediately there is this energy, again, of needing to really look at the beliefs, the thought processes, the quote unquote expectations and standards when it comes to money. So the relationship in and of itself, money wants you to know that it's waiting for you to create a different relationship with it. It's almost like that Kendrick Lamar song, They Not Like Us, right? Like you can clearly see where your mindset is different from your family's, but because it's the traditions around money in your family are so ingrained, it's very difficult for you to break free or break apart and say, hey, no, I actually disagree with X, Y, and Z, right? And so there's this transformation happening, but what I'm seeing is like the cocoon here for the butterfly, or for the caterpillar being inside transforming to a butterfly, but it's almost like somebody has it pinned down, pressing a rock up against it. And so it's this energy of constantly being pushed or finding yourself in between a rock and a hard place when it comes to money, and having to do different interactions with money and your family or members in your family, right? And Spirit is honestly asking you to just surrender in terms of letting their mindset be their mindset and your mindset be your mindset when it comes to money. It's both two things can be true at once and both things can exist at the same time. It's just a matter of you being mindful of your environment in the instances where you all have to interact. A lot of times it can be difficult, especially when we're talking about money, because it's just one of those trigger words or, wounds that everybody is, so up in arms about. But when you're talking about dealing with people who refuse to be open-minded and refuse to hold space for other perspectives and points of views, you have to learn how to quote unquote pick your battles in a way that it will always be beneficial and supportive for your own mental, emotional, physical, financial well-being. Okay. And so Spirit is asking for you to, before you interact with your family in these situations, or any time that money is of question or of the topic of the situation or whatever, for you to ground yourself and your energy first before you go in. This means getting clear on what you value when it comes to money, the purpose of money in your life, how you will circulate money, right? Because their mindset may be spending and saving and always having something, I'm hearing a penny saved, right? And this tight clinch on what is acceptable amount to spend on a specific item. It's like an electronic or something like that. And question is what I'm getting. So it's not a computer, but it's like a tablet or a cell phone or some type of gaming device or something like that is what it looks like to me. But anyway, Spirit is asking for you to find your center point in who you are and your the way that you value yourself in relation to money, meaning that your value and your sense of self-worth is not dictated or determined by money. Rather, you have a mutual respect for the purpose that money serves in your life. Okay. Spirit is also asking you to have a bit of patience with yourself, because again, you are unlearning different mindsets and expectations and ways of being. And in order for you to step outside of that tight, confined comfort zone, right, you're going to have to allow yourself to have a sense of safety with the downloads and attunements and calibrations and upgrades that you are receiving as you are awakened to the idea and the sense and the facts that there is more waiting for you in terms of the ideas that you grew up with about and around and for money, right? There's more out there to explore, to understand, to experiment with, to invest in, to more ways to use money, to have money support you, right? Or to even earn money, okay? All right, so let's go ahead and look at the current path that you are on with manifesting money in your life. I'm gonna pull some tarot cards here. This is from the Threads of Fate Tarot, their Journeyer, I believe, edition. Where's the box? Yeah, the Journeyer edition. All right, so we've got the Death card. And we've got the Tower. Yeah, so essentially it can be scary, and I get it. I understand that. Bottom of the deck, you've got Conqueror of Coins, which is the Knight of Coins in this particular deck, okay? But here again, I understand that it can be scary, it can be daunting and very intimidating to be the quote-unquote oddball out in your family or in any social setting, period, right? Whether it's society on a grand scale with you and your friends, or again with you and your family, right? But Spirit is saying this is something that's inevitable, right? The change is happening whether you like it or not. Change is also the only constant in life, okay? So it doesn't have to be scary, and it also does not have to be difficult. Money is asking you, the spirit of money is asking you to embrace the change that is within you, that you feel so deeply in your heart when it comes to these different conversations about money, and how you feel intuitively money should be used or circulated or invested or earned, right? Like maybe you have a different idea of how you can earn money and your family doesn't agree. Or maybe there's a situation of your family wanting you to do certain things or jump through hoops in order to receive money, right? Or maybe there's a situation where there's an opportunity to invest and you all disagree on the way the money should be invested, okay? Your mind, your perspective is different, and that gets to be okay. Not only is it okay, it's also quote unquote normal for you. You have to honor your own energy, how it works, and your energetic end goals. This is why emotional healing is so freaking important, because it heavily impacts the way that you are able to create success, a sense of self-worth, your sense of power, and the way that you handle and deal with money in your life and manifesting and things of that nature. Like, you have to create a sense of calm, a sense of balance and stability within yourself so that you can have these moments, or think clearly in moments of chaos, and be able to take action and make decisions that are going to best support your well-being as well as your financial needs, okay? Manifestation goes way deeper than, oh, it's just the law of attraction, and oh, I want to manifest this, I want to manifest that. Like, there's a whole emotional aspect to this, especially since emotions are what fuel and serve as the battery pack for the things that we want to manifest. Okay, so we have the Ace of Cups. Money, the spirit of money is inviting you to enter into a new relationship with it, or to create a new relationship with it, okay? And let's actually put that up here. Then we also have 10 of Cups. Yeah, so you value money, or the things that you value about money are completely different for you, and you have a different sense of fulfillment. Look there, Wheel of Fortune, can't make it up, where money is concerned, right? Look there, the World, and the 10 of Wands in reverse, right? The spirit of money is asking you to release this burden. It's unnecessary, okay? Let's go ahead and look at before I can even get it out, let's go ahead and look at key things that the energy of money wants you to know right now to best support you. I'm going to try to get one or two more cards here for you. This is the Ascendant. Yeah, the Ascendant version of the Threads of Fate deck, in case you are curious and wondering. Okay. So we've got the Page of Swords. In this deck, it's the Seeker of Swords. We've got the Wheel of Fortune again, okay? Again. So whatever this is you have been holding back or refraining from saying in terms of what you believe in relation to money, how you want to deal with it, the purpose that it serves in your life, whatever conflict is happening between you and your family. For one, when you speak up, you may be met with some resistance, but it's not going to fall on deaf ears like it has in the past, or like you are slightly anticipating that it will, okay? 3 of Wands in reverse, okay? Here again, there's going to be a little bit of pushback, but Ace of Wands, right? It's followed right by the Ace of Wands. So some of the individuals in this conversation are just going to be stubborn mules, okay? They're going to be stuck in their ways, but you're going to open somebody else up to this idea, to this new way of thinking, this new way of being, okay? And then last but not least, we have the 2 of Swords in reverse, okay? So the Spirit is asking you to essentially let the chips fall where they're may, but trust yourself. You had the Wheel of Fortune pop out twice, okay? This is a clear indication that how you feel obviously is valid, right? But how you feel, the way that you think, and your ideas about the purpose of money, how you want to interact with money and circulate money and invest money and explore the ins and outs of your relationship with money are prosperous. Okay. Let's see. Is that it? Where else am I being drawn to? We're going to pull another card from the Crystal Grid Oracle and see if there's another crystal that will be supportive in your path right now to help you along the way. Oh. So if you haven't already, see if you can get some Epidote. Or if you have like a crystal oracle deck like I do that has that card in there, maybe spend some time meditating with that. Or like I say, go to your local crystal shop. Look at their transformation amethyst. Okay, so we've got amethyst and skeptre. So look into those two crystals as well. Okay, and just as a reminder, here is the Epidote crystal here. All right, pile number one, that is it for your reading today. Again, if you are essentially looking for emotional healing that's going to lead to financial abundance, manifesting wealth, and transforming your relationship with money and being able to speak your truth, right? Gaining clarity on what it is that you value and on your purpose and achieving long-term financial stability. Use the links in the description box below to book a reading with me if you need one-on-one support and guidance for emotional transformation to help you with that financial abundance and healing those emotional and money blocks that are keeping you from your own prosperity. Then look into my Soul Soother mentorship sessions. Okay, I also have self-help tools and resources available for you over on my website. All right, my loves, it has been a phenomenal pleasure. I'm going to go ahead and release this energy back to you. May you always know peace, always feel supported, and always have the clarity that you seek. It is a phenomenal pleasure. All right, my love. Bye. All right, welcome to pile number two. How are you? Thank you so much for tuning in. Just as a reminder, if you chose pile number two, you chose the Tektite and Ulexite crystal grid here, representing the energy of release. We have the number 35, so that's the number 8. So the essence and energy of abundance. You may be 35 years old. The number 53 may be significant to you. Also, a quick reminder that if you are interested in booking a reading with me for emotional healing that leads to financial abundance, you being able to manifest wealth, and transforming your relationship with money, then you can use the link in the description box below. I also have self-help tools and resources such as digital courses and ebooks that I myself have created and written using the wealth of insights, knowledge, spiritual gifts, research, etc., in human design, astrology, and all the things to create resources for you. They are available. And then if you need one-on-one mentorship to help you through your emotional healing and transformation for manifesting abundance and financial stability and security, then you can look at applying for one-on-one mentorship with my Soul Soother sessions. Okay. All right, so before the reading began, I made a note of some words, phrases, and different things that came through channeling for you. So we have the word exquisite, impatient, gallstone. So your health may be an issue. There may be something causing dis-ease, a disruption in your natural energetic flow, right, leading to gallstone issues. You know your body best. You know what's going on. So just, kind of be mindful of your health. Water, moonlight, crying in rain. The image that I received is of an individual not kneeling down, but like kind of sitting on their knees, or I can't think of the name of the position, but you know how your legs are beneath you but you're sitting. And then you're holding your head, and it's raining, it's dark outside, and the individual was crying. So that was the image that I got. Also saw a forest, and then when I turned around, or yeah, in the image of what I was shown, when I turned around, there was a house, a wooden house. So it's like a secluded house out in a forest somewhere. A house surrounded by trees or surrounded by a forest. The number 31, so that could be your age. That could be also representative of the number 4, the month of April, or a specific time frame. So 4 months, 4 days, 4 years. The number 22, the number 222, the Mona Lisa, and going to the museum and visiting. What is it? Walk away. Not walk, well, maybe spirit wants you to hear walk away, okay? Walk away, like a path or a passage over water. So like not quite a bridge, but like a pathway, and then there's like a pond or something like that towards the bottom. I was shown a key and a golden doorknob. I heard the lyrics from Beyonce's song, "Stack my money fast and go skirt." Don't judge me, okay? Don't judge my singing abilities. Wild card. I was shown a signature, like somebody signing their signature on legal documents of some sort. I heard the name Anthony or Antony, Margaret, Aaliyah, Alice, and Alicia. Okay. I was also shown the color green and the word instant. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look at Tektite and Ulexite to see what those particular stones are here to support you with. It's 35. All right. So Tektite is meteoric glass formed by a meteorite impact with the earth. The impact melts the ground, splashing it over distance and speed so that it forms into regular shapes. You can imagine the speed at which the original meteorite hurled through the atmosphere and the great distance it had to travel. Tektite is here to help you realize all the lessons you have picked up along your journey. Have you accumulated a wealth of knowledge over your lifetimes, or is it time to leave all that no longer serves you behind and move forward? Okay, you are an amazing being and should be proud of how you have learned from your past, which has helped you know how to navigate and focus on where you are going. This makes the stone the stone of transformation, okay, where the stone has literally combined with the earth and becomes something new. It is a beautiful balance of as above, so below. Ulexite, or TV stone as it is sometimes referred to, is an excellent companion to Tektite. It is a stone to help with clear seeing, whether that be into a problem, seeing into others, or seeing over distance. It will help magnify whatever you are searching for. Placed on the forehead when meditating, it may also assist in giving you further insight and clarity into these matters, okay? This is a powerful combination to bring any issue to the surface that you wish to let go of, while also creating a layer of protection around you, okay? All right, so we are going to slide that over here and start out with some oracle cards. This is where is it? The Oracle of Awakening. Okay, and so we're just going to dive in to see what all those channeled phrases and words and numbers is talking about. Okay, we've got downloads, so attunement, calibration, and upgrade. See what it is that you need to release. What does the energy of money want pile number 2 to know right now? If I can pull the card. So we've got transformation. Who are you becoming? We've got surrender. Trust your higher self. I'm probably going to rearrange those. I just want to finish getting the rest of the cards out here. Okay. We've got portal, access to the infinite. Didn't I tell you that 3 and 5 was the number 8? So infinity, right? We've got mycelium, interdependence and support for life. Okay. And then we've got the medicine journey, awaken, heal, realization. Let's go ahead and okay. Bottom of the deck, we've got unconditional divine love and sacred breath. Okay. And sacred feminine. This is from the top of the deck. Okay. Creation, receptive, and nurture. There's the sacred breath, giving and receiving life, divine exchange. And then there's the unconditional divine love. Okay. So what does the energy of money want you to know about right here, right now? So essentially, there's this insight and information that you have already received and have been working diligently to implement, but it's been tough for you to essentially get into the groove of things or completely let go of what you've known to work in the past. Okay. So money is inviting you to take a different perspective, especially with the portal card here, access to the infinite, and release this idea that money is going to be difficult for you to receive again if you spend it, if you invest it, if you circulate it on any one particular person, place, or thing, specifically yourself, right? There's also this energy of being the one that everybody is going to for money. Okay. Mycelium talks about the, I'm gonna try to, I can't think of the name of it right now, but essentially it's where different trees and plants and things of that nature out in the forest or in any situation or place really where they have a network underground between all of their roots, where they are communicating and sending back and forth messages and nutrients to one another to help each other stay alive and thrive and maintain, right? But the issue here with the energy and essence coming through in your reading is that it's wearing on you. Okay, it's wearing on your well-being, wearing on your mental, wearing on your financial, and you should have spoken up a long time ago, honestly, but I understand it's also difficult to do so. You have medicine journey here, awaken, heal, and realization. The energy of money wants you to realize that you are not responsible for the well-being of everybody else in your family or everybody else that is tugging and pulling and asking for all the things, for all the money, for all the support, right? The second thing that the energy of money wants you to know right now is the importance of filling your own cup first before you can give to anybody else. So it's not about being stingy. It's not about, being unconcerned with other people. It's you have to take care of yourself first. Like you can't continue to help people if you're not alive to do it, if you're not here to do it, right? And so the energy of money and spirit is asking you to give yourself permission to make sure that you have the financial means that you need first, to make sure that you have the emotional wellness and balance and stability that you need first before you try to give to and or take care of other people. Everything in your cup is for you. Only the overflow is for other people. Okay. Spirit is also asking you to communicate your needs as well, because it's right now the relationship is imbalanced and it's a lot of take instead of give and take, right? Right now you're the one giving and you're the one being taken from. Okay. Where is the people, places, things, gestures, actions, etc. pouring back into you? Where is that? Okay. There's also this with this sacred feminine energy coming through here for creation, receptive, and nurture. Again, there's heavy emphasis on you nurturing your own well-being, but also standing in your truth, your power, your boundaries around what it is that you need, will, and won't accept, and what you value, and what's important to you, and what elements of an energetic exchange must be present for you to participate. And even being honest and open when those elements are not present and your presence can no longer be available or accessible. Okay. Unconditional love. There's this energy of one, accepting yourself, and two, realizing and understanding that you taking care of yourself is an act of love. You replenishing and making sure that your well-being mentally, emotionally, financially is taken care of is an act of self-love, of unconditional love. You can expect for people to respect the resources and tools that you have available to share to help support the tribe. If you don't respect and honor and unconditionally love yourself as well, this includes whatever your needs are. Like, there's this heavy energy of not having your needs met and making sure that as the, again, main supplier of tools and resources financially to help your family, to help your friends, to help whatever entity this is pulling on your energy left and right, you have to take care of yourself first. And then we have a sacred breath, so giving and receiving life, divine exchange. What did I just say earlier? That energetic exchange has to be both even and equal, and anytime that it is not, you are going to pay the ultimate price. Okay. All right, so we are now going to dive into what you're manifesting here. Your path of manifesting. Look at there, we've got the 9 of Wands. So this is something that, the 8 of Cups and the Ace of Wands. So you have been feeling this tension and this pulling on your energy for quite some time, and it's been a situation where you have been going back and forth of trying to figure out how to say it, how to tell them, how to make the transition, etc., etc. And honestly, you walking away in whatever way this looks like for you, you know your situation best, right? You walking away from this exchange or making changes to the energetic exchange is long overdue, and you've known this for a while. I'm hearing at least 5 months that you have known this, okay? And so what you are manifesting is a new experience and a new opportunity for yourself and your way of being that is going to be successful. It's just going to feel constricting or challenging at first because you're not used to saying no. You are always saying yes, and that is part of the problem. And again, it's not just you. We all struggle. Look at their confirmation from Spirit. The Queen of Swords, it came out in reverse, which tells me that you are doubting whether or not this is something that's safe for you to do. And then you've got the Empress, sorry. The Empress in this deck is called the Pillar. You've got the Empress card coming out here. So again, this is all going to be about nurturing yourself and making sure that you have what you need. And sometimes nurturing yourself means pulling your presence, your access to different tools and resources, or yourself as the resource, away so that people can learn how to fend for themselves, to think for themselves, to gain clarity for themselves without. And this is just the way that the energy is coming up. It's not intended to make you feel bad, but without enabling them, right? So sometimes we enable people and don't realize that's what we're doing. But Spirit is saying that you essentially have been, and again, this is just how the energy is coming out, a pushover. The Queen of Swords is a card that is a a entity or a feminine energy that does not take any bullshit, right? Like, she is all about, hey, this is the truth, these are the facts, this is how it is. And with this showing up in reverse, is heavy on the pushover type energy, or having difficulties advocating for yourself and saying no. And what I'm being shown is like this big, huge, heavy anvil dangling over your head. And so that's telling me that somebody keeps dangling some situation or some past thing over their head. I'm hearing, well, I did X, Y, and Z for you, and I didn't have A, B, and C, and I didn't say that when you needed blah, blah, blah. For some of y'all, this is a place to live. For some of y'all, this is when you needed clothes, some type of shoes or something like that. And then for others of you, this is money to pay rent. Okay. Either way, regardless of if somebody has helped you in the past or how they decided to help you, that was a decision that they made for themselves. And while it is greatly appreciated in one form, shape, or aspect or another, it still does not give them the right to dangle it over your head as a ball and chain to keep you tethered to them and continuously giving your energy, time, and resources endlessly. Right? Like, there has to be some type of boundary, some type of cap, some type of something, because at that point it becomes an energetic exchange of energy vampirism. Okay. All right. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands. And so this is all about taking action, right? And having this essence of knowing what needs to be done. So essentially, money, the energy of money wants you to know that you need to quit bullshitting around and hop to it. Okay, advocate for yourself and get going. All right, let's see what needs to be illuminated on your path, what type of support and guidance you have along the way. This is the Ascendant version of the Threads of Fate tarot deck. Oh, we almost had a flyer there. Did you see it? We almost had a flyer. All right, so we got, okay. So we've got the Three of Swords there in reverse. So there is some negative self-talk happening, right? You're in your head a lot about that's too many cards. We're gonna keep shuffling. Okay. About what's happening. We've got the Ten of Swords. Okay, so you're afraid of what's going to happen if you do. You've got the Magician and the Conqueror of Wands, so the Knight of Wands. So this Knight of Wands energy, this Knight of Wands energy and this Ten of Swords energy is essentially telling me that and actually with the Magician as well. Okay, for one, everything happens and comes in cycles, right? But then on top of that, you've got movement that must happen, especially with when we start talking about the essence and the energy of change. Okay, Spirit is saying that you have everything that you need, all of the tools, all the resources, the knowledge, the wisdom, the insight, the spiritual downloads, right? To support advocating for yourself and the decision and the action that you know you need to take. Okay, so there is movement happening with your actions, regardless of if you are realizing it or not, because there's this essence and this energy of being fed up. And so inadvertently, you are finding yourself pulling back and or taking your presence, your resources out of the picture, slowly but surely. And it's almost like I'm being shown somebody just keep pressing buttons and pressing buttons and pressing buttons until you've had enough. And you've been silently or moving silently in the background, taking these actions and things for yourself. And Spirit and the money of Spirit wants you to know that you are supported and that you will always have the means to make sure that everything is prosperous for you. But you do need to mind your self-talk. Okay, let's see, top of the deck, what do we have? The Five of Cups, it's grief, and we have the Ten of Cups. Okay, So I don't know what more confirmation you need, but you're going to be just fine, honey. You're going to be just fine. All right. I believe that is it. Pile number 2. I'm going to release this energy back to you. And again, if you need emotional healing that leads to financial abundance and manifesting wealth, transforming your relationship with money and being able to gain clarity so that you can achieve long-term financial stability and be able to advocate for yourself and, you know, different things of that nature, please make sure you check out the links in the description box below so that you can book a reading, look at these self-help tools and resources available on my website, apply for a one-on-one mentorship inside of my Soul Soother sessions. Okay, be sure to comment and let me know how this resonates for you and how this is helping you along your path. All right, my love, with that, I release this energy back to you. May you always be supported, always have the clarity and insights that you need along your path, and always feel loved and know that you are loved. All right, thanks so much, pile number 2. See you later. All right, welcome pile number 3. If you chose the green garnet crystal grid, you chose the energy rooted in prosperity. Okay, and we also have the number 20 on here, so you could be 20 years old. This could be the number 2, representative of February. You could be the second born. This could also be Taurus energy. Okay, now before we begin, I did write down some channeled words and phrases here. So we have mellow, chill, calm, laid back, low effort. It's very funny with that Taurus energy. Interest, outside, embark, the color yellow, blue rose or rose blue, the number 67, 64, 44, 57, and 55. Ginger snap or gingerbread cookies like grandma used to make is the what I heard. We have a car, specifically the passenger seat. So it's what I'm being shown is literally sitting in the passenger seat, and the inside of the car, like the interior is black. And then I also saw like a car simulation. So like how they have you sit in a car simulator to learn how to drive. I saw one of those, or like the car simulators that they use at game places like Dave and Buster's or something like that. The color blue, animosity, unfair, because specifically there's this energy of somebody having animosity towards you, or feeling like it's unfair that you don't have to struggle like they used to, or that they did, or that it appears that you don't struggle. Okay, we have the word breeze, and then it shows me this this crystal blue water, like in the tropics somewhere. Okay, a gold spoon. I was shown a woman or a younger adult spinning around, twirling. The word empty. The right shoe may be significant for you. I was also shown like the strings being untied on the shoe. And then New York City lights and or New York City Christmas lights may be significant for you. Okay, all right, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what the garnet or green garnet crystal message is for you. Okay, how you can work with this particular energy of this crystal deva. Okay, so this energy is about prosperity, confidence, and fertility. Okay, and also success. So any form of abundance or success starts with a state of mind. So pay attention to your thoughts. Are you thinking future abundance, which will continue to keep that abundance in the future? Or do your thoughts always turn to the lack of what you have in your life now, which creates more lack? Focus your thoughts on the now. What are you grateful for in this present moment? And what can you see that is abundant in your life right now? Be aware that abundance does not always come in a monetary form. when you start to feel and appreciate the abundance you have in your life at the present moment, that is the point where you start to draw more abundance to you. So that's a big, huge message for you. The energy of money is asking you to be open and to be mindful to the perspective and idea that it can come in different forms. It may not always be paper money, and it may not always be money in your bank account. Okay, it's showing me the word value. It wants you to focus on the value of something, not in terms of appraisal, but in terms of the value it adds to your life. So maybe you don't receive $100, maybe instead you receive a stock worth $100, or maybe you receive $100 off of your hotel booking or something like that. Like, it could come in 1,000,001 different ways. Okay, all right, green garnet can help you bring wealth of finances and emotional, physical, or creative pursuits. Either way, it is an awesome stone to have with you. So green garnet also holds the qualities of red garnet, which is related to success in business. So if you don't have any green garnet on hand, you can either meditate with this particular card. So this is the Crystal Grid Oracle. If you're interested in getting that, this is not an affiliated video in any way, shape, form, or fashion. This is just me sharing a tool and resource I have. Or you can always go to a metaphysical shop and get access to, or purchase that, for you. Purchase that crystal. Sorry. All right, so we're going to dive into some more oracle cards first to get a better understanding of this energy that money is trying to. Okay, so you got ancestors here, and it's so funny, this card came out in pile number 1, so you may want to go back and listen to that pile, or maybe you were drawn to pile number 1 and couldn't choose between the two. Okay, all right, you got structure, build a strong foundation. Okay, so I just heard that you need to speak with one of the elders in your family. I'm being shown a grandparent, which makes sense with that grandmother's, what's that on here? Grandmother's, yeah. Ginger snap, the ones that grandmother used to make. It's funny. And then we've got sacred feminine, creation, receptive, nurture. Okay, so there's something that your grandmother or a great grandmother used to do with their money that may give you some type of inspiration into a situation that you're trying to take care of right now. We've got limitless, access to infinite potential. Let's see. Okay, we've got sacred rest. This is a card that flew damn near across the room, so yeah, there's that sacred rest. So we've got retreat, balance, and restore. Just a second, let me get something to drink here. All right. We've got wonder, we've got awe, transcendence, and reverence. Let's get one more. There we go. Bottom of the deck, we've got radical acceptance. Okay, and then the one that popped out is facing fear, so courage, inner strength. All right, and let's actually slide these a little. There we go. All right, so here again, there is some inside information again that you need to speak with a grandparent about. When we talk about this prosperity and creating this, okay, so Spirit just showed me like a business plan is the best way to kind of describe it, but it's essentially you trying to map out different ways to build wealth in your family, or to create some type of new stream or new avenue of financial stability. Okay, again, there is heavy insight on you reaching out to this grandparent if they are still living. If they are not, then it's time to have some conversations with Mom Dukes or whomever is still available within your family line or lineage to go down memory lane and kind of share some of Grandma's habits with money, so you can get a better understanding and a full picture view of how to navigate. Okay, there is a lot of support and a lot of support and groundedness within you and your family. So it's essentially, there's this energy or this essence of not realizing how it's like a skill, an uncovered or undiscovered skill that money is trying to show you and that is trying to lead you to, right? We have limitless, slid all the cards. We have limitless access to infinite potential. And so it's going to unlock again this massive rain pour of inspiration and like, what, are you serious? This whole time I didn't know. Why didn't nobody tell me? And it's almost like this skill set or this information about money in your family that nobody talks about, but it's there. It's been there, supporting you, impacting you and your family, and supporting you and just really taking care of y'all, and you just didn't realize. What I'm being shown is like that scene in a Tyler Perry movie where the lady is sitting at the table with the board members for the company. Sanaa Lathan played in this movie. I can't think of the name of it, but it's a Tyler Perry movie, and the mom was secretly investing into the stocks of the company that her best friend owned, and her daughter didn't know that she was a millionaire, and she was like, why did you never tell me? And she was like, well, you never asked. And so that's the kind of energy that I'm getting here. Okay. Also Spirit is showing here that there is a lot of curiosity about who you could have been, or shoulda, coulda, woulda type situation. It's faint, but it's there, and Spirit is just saying, hey, kind of chill out on that and focus more on your mind, body, and spirit and connection to money, and the structures that you want to create to support circulating money and investing money, and being supported by money and the value that it brings to your life, right, on a sentimental and emotional aspect versus a superficial one. Okay, let's go ahead and take a look and see what you're trying to manifest here. Yeah, and I just heard be open with this wonder card, awe, transcendence, and reverence. And again, that color yellow may be very significant for you. We've got yellow a couple times here and even here. Facing your fear, courage, and inner strength. Yeah. So don't worry about not. Yeah. So there's a little bit of doubt. But again, I'm telling you, once you find out whatever this hidden stash of money, hidden skill with money, hidden whatever this is, once you find out what that is by talking to your grandmother, your mom, or whoever this is connected to grandma, that has this information that nobody else is talking about or nobody else has, you are going to be like, what? Shit, I've been worried for no reason. We've got the World card coming out. So again, your perspective and your view of things is going to be expanded, and all of that doubt is going to come to an end. And also this it's not that your plan isn't valuable, it's that however you're going about your plan is going to be obsolete or unnecessary once you get this information, because it's going to be a much easier path. It's going to be like, oh, why? I don't need this or that. I can just do this and go on about my business and keep going and continue to build on the foundation that's already been laid. Okay. All right. So here again, bottom of the deck, I'm being called to grab two. on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so we've got the Hermit. We've got, sorry about that, we've got the Two of Swords in reverse. So yeah, again, you need to have this conversation. It's going to clear up a lot of confusion, a lot of doubt, a lot of indecisiveness that you have around knowing what to do and how to do it and when to do it. Okay, we've got the Empress. Okay, so here again, I'm getting this energy of there being like some type of nest egg that you don't know about, or some type of just like something in place already to support you and what you're trying to do. Look at there, Queen of Coins, Ten of Cups. Can't make this up, okay? Can't make it up. And then the Nine of Wands. So yeah, you're putting forth way more effort than you need to, and it's only because you don't know what it is already in place. So have the conversation, okay? Make sure you have the conversation. Let's see, let's look at what support you have along this path and what the energy of money wants to illuminate for you and bring more to your awareness. Wow. All right, so we've got the Five of Cups. So that's grief. And we've got the Six of Swords. So yeah, you are going to be moving out of this energy of stressing out, trying to figure out, you know, what to do and how to do it and how to best navigate your path. Like the energy of your pile number 3, the grid, right? I'm gonna get it out. The crystal grid for green garnet. It's telling you like you have a prosperous path. It's just you don't know that you have certain tools and resources already in place and available to support you. It's giving like nest egg energy. Like if somebody done tucked away a nest egg for you and you don't realize, you don't know about it. And this could very well be by design. I just heard Father. We've got the Magician. We've got the Lovers. Yeah. Ooh. Okay. And we've got that Nine of Swords card popping out again. Okay. So here's where it was for you before, and this time it's upright. So yeah, somebody has already, and again with this Lovers card, this could be grandpa, this could be your father, this could be an uncle, like somebody, or some type of masculine energy, right? Some type of partnership energy where somebody had the foresight. They were already concerned about your well-being. So this is giving again nest egg energy where somebody set up an account, or like an investment account or something like that, or some type of trust fund or something like that in your name from when you were a baby. Because now I'm being shown a baby crying like a newborn baby in a hospital, fresh out, you know, the womb, crying and, you know, being held and things of that nature, and flashing forward to future events. So like college, if that's your thing, right? Housing and just different needs that you would have as an adult, living life on an everyday type basis, right? So some type of finances for housing, a car, or education, or whatever. Like it's like, again, it's giving nest egg was prepared in preparation for whatever you would need. So I'm telling you, you need to go and have some conversations, baby. All right, let's see. Anything else? Am I being drawn to any other cards or any other decks here? All right, I'm gonna pull one more card, and it's interesting because I didn't pull this deck for any other pile, so this is gonna be interesting. This is the Animal Apothecary. Look at their tame and attain. Okay, and then one more. We've got small steps, big accomplishments. Yeah, you've already got something in place to help you out. Bottom of the deck, we've got nourishment while waiting. Yeah, you've got some type of nest egg or something like that in place, or some type of plan or something like that in place already supporting you, and you just aren't the wiser of it. You just haven't heard about it. You don't know about it yet, okay? So time to talk to my mom, me mom, grandma, G-mom, whatever you call her. Call her up if she's no longer with you. Then it's time to call Mom Dukes or whoever in the family got access to what grandma used to be doing with some money. So you can find out what's going on, okay? All right, my love, I'm going to release this energy back to you. Before I do, make sure that you like this video, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not done so already. And again, if you need emotional healing that leads to financial abundance, manifesting wealth, transforming your relationship with money, gaining clarity on purpose, and being able to achieve long-term financial stability, you can always use the links in the description box below to book a reading with me, to apply for one-on-one mentorship inside of my Soul Soother sessions, and or to check out these self-help tools and resources that I have available for you on my website, okay? All right, my love, it has been a pleasure. May you always feel loved and supported, and may you always have the clarity, insight, guidance, and support that you need along your path. It has been a phenomenal pleasure. Thank you so much for joining me today. And with that, I release this energy and this reading back to you. Bye, love. See you in the next video.